Okay, there I am, just up ahead, and I spin. Okay, this race, this is restricted light actually, and I actually forgot to turn my camera on for this race, so Caleb in this race very nicely donated his footage. And you can see me on the left-hand side here, there I am, right there, number 25, with the Rotax engine. And I was actually a bit worried at the start because I felt a bit of a bump. And now looking at this footage, it was actually Caleb and I that hit each other actually. It was just a little clip and it didn't do any damage, so I kept going, so all good. But I didn't realise we were so close together in this race, so it's almost like we were stuck together by glue because our whole race kind of intertwines, as you'll see. So you can see myself up ahead, you can see the two cameras I've got on the sides and the Rotax engine, so you'll notice that my engine does look a little different to the other runners, except for my friend Jacques, who's number 78. He's also running the Rotax. And just up ahead of us, you can see Jacques and Sabian. Here we go. So this cart number 82, this is Sabian, who is Jacques' son. So we've just stuck inside him. So Caleb's gone through as well, just into that first corner. But don't worry, we're going to meet up with them a little bit later because there's still some more action to come. And there's somebody else gone off again. Alright, so there's carts going off all over the place because this is the start of the race, and restricted light is a little bit more hectic, a lot of younger people in this class, whereas the Masters class that I'm in is typically obviously older guys, so a little bit more sensible. But anyway, here we go. So again, I find this really interesting that Caleb was running so close to me the whole race. Anyway, so here we are, another guy's gone off, unbelievable. So just trying to keep out of trouble and get through the traffic as quickly as we can at this point. Now I'm up behind, what number is that? 30. I think it is. I don't know half the people in this class, so I might not be able to get the name for you this time. Anyway, so what happens is I come up behind him and you'll see what's about to occur. I try to get the inside a bit. I wasn't going to go through, but I just braked and I spun it accidentally. And unfortunately, as Caleb went through, he actually did touch my rear bumper, because when I was sitting there, I actually felt a knock on the rear, and I was like, whoa, I'm so fortunate that he didn't hit me. And Caleb went over the grass and didn't actually manage to get his engine going properly, so he had that whole group pass him again. So just up ahead of us now is Jacques, actually. So number 78, Jacques, who's the other person who's running the Rotax. And I must be somewhere behind this lot. So there we go, we can see Jacques ahead of us, and his son Sabian is just in front. So they're doing a really good little father-son nose-to-tail action here in this race. And it's really fortunate that Caleb was in here with them as well, because it's really good footage. So Jacques likes to have it very defensive up into this corner, but unfortunately it's given Caleb the run, and then there we go, me as well. So I managed to get a really good run out of that corner and got past both of them. So that was really fortunate, but I kind of knew Jacques would do that because he loves to go defensive at that corner. So, and he was a bit unlucky just there in that corner. Although he keeps his position for now, but he did have a lot of oversteer in that previous corner. And you can see that or you can hear that the Rotax is a little bit quieter than the X30, but it's still a very, very good engine. Now, what's going to happen next? You can see Jacques has got a brand spanking new exhaust on his go-kart. That's really good to see. Looks really nice. Oh, see, Jacques went a little bit wide there into that hairpin again, and then I've gotten up alongside Sabian, so that's really fortunate. Nearly went off on the left-hand side there, and then I'm up to the person who's the front of this pack, and Sabian's going through as well. It looks like. All right, so that's good. So it looks like we're all kind of moving out of this backpack. There's not really much chance of us catching the leaders, unfortunately, because we started right at the back, and the leaders have just taken off, as you can see them on the other side of the road there. So this is Caleb up behind Sabian, and myself just ahead, and I guess Jacques is just behind us. You can see he's looking for him, he knows he's somewhere. It's a very strange system at Oakleigh having a random grid. because you literally don't know who you're going to be around. And there we go. So Sabian went a little bit sideways, and Caleb managed to get the run. And there's me up ahead, just trying to see if I can catch the pack ahead of us. But it's probably going to be unlikely because it looks like they've really taken off. Even the guy that I spun on the inside of a few laps ago, he's taken off like way ahead. So there's probably not much chance that we can catch him in this short race. But you can see here, Caleb's very quick. And we actually had 2 races together in this event. This one is Heat 1. And for Restricted Light, I also entered Heat 2 as well. And we managed to be very close in both races, so it's really exciting. So you can see, I think maybe I'm getting away just a little bit. But I think in the second heat, he was a little bit quicker than me, and he actually passes me. So fair play to Caleb. I think he's quite good. But we're just trying to see how we can all get ahead. You can see how he goes over that curb there. I tend to go around that curb. And it's very different on board down low on the nose cone as opposed to where I have the camera. I feel like this makes it look like it's going a lot faster, but there we go, that's the end of the race. So he finished 18th, I finished 17th, and I guess Sabian and Jacques were a little bit further behind.